Another notable quote. Well, this is the one that I do agree with, and everyone probably won't agree with. That's fine. Russell Simmons, he says this. He says, the goal is to be able to live your life the way Michael Jordan played basketball or Marvin Gaye sang a song. To be able to feel the way you when you laugh at a joke, but to feel that way all the time.
I do like that.
That's what I'm all about. I'm all about, hey, if you don't like me, then stop talking to me.
Right.
And find someone that you do like.
Yeah.
And so
I get that. I like that. I get that.
Dr. Zoellner loves soccer.
Yeah. My husband does too.
I don't understand it.
My husband played.
Do you like soccer?
I do now because I've learned from my husband, but initially, no. I was not into it.
On behalf of the whole world who loves soccer, let me just offend everyone.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
And I'm just watching the ball.
Mm-hmm. I didn't either. I thought it was like kickball, at first.
And your husband and people like that can kick the ball like
with precision. It's like they have technique and a skill.
They kick the ball and it goes over here and they put a little twist. Right. And then there's always these Europeans who are like, oh, I got hurt.
Yeah.
Oh.
They are dramatic. Yeah, we do talk about that. Yeah.
Go on YouTube and watch these highlights.
Dramatic.
They're like, oh, my hamstring. Yeah. And then 2 minutes later, they're like, I'm back.
They get up and play. Yeah.
It's faking injuries. Yeah. Anyway, all I'm saying is, but someone else watches basketball and it's like, what is this sport? Yeah. All I'm getting at is I am the kind of man who I had a chance recently. A friend of mine goes, hey, do you want to go to an MLS game with me?
Yeah,
and I said,
nope.
Nope. Yep. His wife said, because I hate it.
Right.
I hate the game. Yeah. I don't care. I'm going to be a negative person if I'm with you. You want to go with someone else.
Yeah, somebody's going to enjoy it.
I used to be the kind of guy, though, who would go.
And I don't believe that.
True. Yeah, true. So this is what I would do. I would go to these things where I would, like obligations.
Yeah.
So I found myself, true story, I found myself going to these Rotary events.
Yeah.
And these chamber events.
Yeah.
Because people said I should.
Okay.
So I'm at every one of these networking events.
Right.
Because
this is what you should be doing. Should is dangerous. Like the should is always like the wrong thing.
There was a guy who got up, he's from India, and I'm not mocking anyone from India. This is just how he said. He goes, if you are not networking, you're not working.
Okay.
He was the head of this chamber group. He goes,
okay.
If you're not networking, then you're not working. And I remember going, if I'm not networking, I'm not working. And I was like, I should network. So I'm finding myself passing out my cards.
Yeah.
Everyone at these networking events, this particular one was either a realtor or a realtor.
Right.
Or an insurance guy.
So
or an MLMer.
Yeah.
The direct selling multi-level.
Yeah.
Or a realtor.
Yeah.
And they're all like, do you want to meet to compare rates? And I'm going, no.
This doesn't apply to what I even...
But then I said, yes. Because if I'm not networking, I'm not working. So I'm not kidding. Vanessa would be like, why is this man in our living room?
Right.
And I'm like, Jason's just here to network.
I'm networking. Okay.
Networking. Pretty soon your schedule's filled with obligations, no time left for you. Boom. So just think about what you want. Now, the third definition of happiness that I'm just getting gradually more offensive, I think. Okay. Gradually more counter-cultural. But this one says, achievement of your happiness is the only moral purpose of your life, and that happiness, not pain or mindless self-indulgence, is the proof of your moral integrity, since it is the proof and the result of your loyalty to the achievement of your values. A little bit deep, Ayn Rand. But what she's saying is like, you should put the achievement of your goals above everything else, and it shows that you're a moral person if you stand up for yourself, and maybe you don't agree. But the point is, just figure out what makes you happy.
I think happiness is such a loaded word. Like, is this your purpose? Is this what, you know what I mean? Because I just hear people, I just want to be happy.
I've written down my happiness.
What is your happiness written down?
Family time.
Yes.
I love time with my family.
Yes.
I love pinyon wood.
That is a nice smell.
I love
chimenea.
Yeah, I love the pinyon wood.
Yeah, I like it too.
I love Justin Timberlake's albums.
He's good.
I love the 2020 Experience Live.
Yeah, he's got soul.
And I love the American Flag Vintage.
Okay.
So these are things I put around myself.
These are really your happy things, truly.
I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
I get irritated. You've probably seen, if there's no overhead music in the office, I'm like,
what's going on here?
Does someone hate me?
Right.
And there's other people who are like, I prefer to work better without overhead music. Right. I'm like, put some headphones on, homie.
Right, deal with it. Yeah,
deal with it. You know what I'm saying?
So happiness is a personalized thing. You have to define what happiness means to you.
Think about it, though. Think about it.
Right.
Think about I literally, I'm not kidding, Thrivers. I literally freak out if I'm in places where there's no music.
Yeah, definitely.
I can't stand it.
Here's my issue that I have with the happy thing.
Go for it.
I think a lot of times people make happiness like it's your responsibility to make me happy. And that's what I don't like about what our culture does with happy, because I'm going, that's not my responsibility.
No, you have to make yourself happy.
Yeah.
And I'm saying to you, Thrivers, I just know this. You're probably you're going to a soccer game. Maybe you love soccer. and you're going to a basketball game with a jerk like me, and you don't want to,
Yeah.
but you're there because you feel out of obligation.
Right.
Maybe you're going to a some sort of religious gathering, like on Sunday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Friday, Thursday. I met one guy who literally, he goes, I go to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Wednesday. I go on Tuesdays because I help out with this, and Thursdays.
That would be too much for me personally.
And I'm going, so you go 5 days a week, and I go 4 days, but I go 5 times.
Right.
Really?
That would be too much.
Somebody else goes, though, I need to go. I know one of my friends who literally goes, Mark, he's not my friend, but I read a story about Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
He, every day, starts his day with a certain prayer. He loves to go to the church.
Right.
Everyone can do your own thing, but you've got to figure it out. What makes you happy, not who can make you happy.
I understand. That's what I had a problem with that. It's a personal thing.
Couldn't agree with you more. Now, step number 3 is you want to define what you are willing to do to achieve your ideal lifestyle and schedule.
Do being the key word in that.
What are you willing to do and what are you not willing to do?
Right.
So I'm going to tell you what I'm willing to do, Thrivers, and this gets really weird.
Okay.
A Thriver called us yesterday who really wants to franchise his business.
Sweet.
And he says, I really want to franchise my business, and I've been researching business coaches, and I've been finding, and I know that you've helped multiple people franchise,
right?
And I know I want to hire you.
Okay.
So he's a Thriver. You're probably watching right now, but he wants us to help him.
Sweet.
He says, I'd like to do it. And I'm not available, by the way. I'm booked at Stop Asking.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, he's like, I really want you.
Yeah.
And I said, here's the deal, bro. I can do it at 6 a.m. on Fridays.
Okay.
He goes, 6 a.m.? I said, yes, because I work with Launch Academy. It's a school that's growing. I do that at 7.
Right.
And then at 8, I meet with Camp Lockridge. It's a local wedding venue in town. At 9 o'clock, I roll into, and then at 10, I roll into 11. I'm meeting with the orthodontist. At 12, he goes, so you literally only have 6 a.m.
This is what I can do. This is
and
what I
said,
have available.
Our team can help you. We have awesome coaches.
Definitely.
There's no contract. It's going to be great.
Right.
But if you want me, 6 a.m.
What did he say?
I'm not a morning person.
Oh, he wasn't willing to do it because it was like, you got to snatch that. That was
And I'm not ripping him because the second step.
I mean, he has to be true to what works for him.
That's
but
right.
For me, I would have rearranged my life and become a morning person if I wanted, you know what I mean? If I wanted that.
So I'm saying to you, Thrivers, I have, just so you get it.
Right.
I'm willing to wake up at whatever time I need. I'm not willing to sleep less than 5 hours.
Yeah.
I will wake up whatever time I need to.
Right.
And I will work as long as I need to.
Right.
I want to see my family for 2 hours a day. And I want to sleep for 5 hours.
Right. So you set those parameters for yourself. This is what I have to do to be able to.
So today at 2 a.m. when I got up.
Right.
2 a.m. you got up?
Yeah.
Went to bed at 9.
Right.
5 hours. I woke up at 2. You wake up at 2? I don't want to wake up at 2 every day, but I'm willing.
You do what you have to do.
Right. So I'm going to give you a notable quotable here, okay?
Sweet.
Being busy is a form of laziness, lazy thinking, and indiscriminate action, Tim Ferriss. What am I saying? It's possible to not define your boundaries and to just get busy.
Run around like a chicken with your head cut off.
And so now you haven't taken the time to define what you're willing to do or not willing to do.
Right.
And now you're just busy because other people make you busy.
Right. Our culture is rampant with that too.
Yeah.
Just
and
busy running around.
Absolutely. Now, another notable quotable says, winners embrace hard work. They love the discipline of it, the trade-off they're making to win. Losers, on the other hand, see it as punishment, and that's the difference. Lou Holtz.
Oh, that's good. Hard work.
Yeah, so I'm just saying is you, though, I mean, it disturbs me, but then I realize how great it is at the same time.
Yep.
It's really weird, but I went to Mission Beach in California with my wife. We kind of went up and down the coast there, and I go into this restaurant. They serve like coal-fired pizza. Yep. And this guy's playing his guitar. He sings like Jack Johnson.
Nice.
Awesome. And it occurs to me, I think he lives outside. So I pull the guy aside, and I'm like, hey, what do you
mean, like, lives out?
I think he's homeless.
Okay, like legit.
Yeah, and I said, what do you do? He goes, I live in a beach house by here, and I play music up and down the beach. I said, is this cool for you? He goes, oh, yeah. Like, weather here's awesome. I go, do you truly live in a beach house with you? Yeah, I like Airbnb'd it, bro. So it's like $39 a night. I stay upstairs. I'm like, the same person's house? No, it's just different every night, whatever. Yeah. And like, so he's got like his backpack with his sandals in it, and he's got his guitar, and he's awesome. Yeah. But I said, so how do you make money? He goes, well, I make $200 a night. Yeah. So, do you have a wife? No, I don't really want a wife. I like to be, my music's my passion.
Yeah.
Do you have any kids? No.
No.
And I couldn't put my goals on him, but I sincerely detected, I went into it,
Yeah.
that he was happy.
He was living his truth, being true
It
to
was
his
awesome.
passion.
And
Yeah.
I was like,
that's refreshing.
This guy is a guitar playing vagabond
Yeah.
who is happy.
But he's free. He's happy. He's doing what he loves.
And we'll put this on the screen. I want to show you out to the screen.
Yeah.
Put Lenny Kravitz's
Lenny.
abode on the screen.
Okay.
He lives in one of those silver, what is it? It's like
spaceship looking
looking, like like pod looking, like RV deals on an island.
Yeah.
And he just was like, that's
Happy.
how I want to live.
Yeah.
Low cost of living, whatever.
Mad respect for that. I mean, really,
Yeah.
really and truly.
There's an article that came out about a Minnesota Viking player who did not spend any of his salary at all.
I saw that.
And all his deal is he just lived off his per diem.
Yeah.
So he could living the millionaire lifestyle.
Right.
But he's like, no, I'm just going to live off the per day money I get from the
saw
team.
that. Mm-hmm.
I mean, so again, don't let other people define.
Yeah.
Don't buy stuff. Don't buy flat screens because people say you should.
Right. Don't follow that pressure.
Now, the next notable quote I want to give you here says, the art of good decision making is looking forward to and celebrating the trade-offs, not pretending they don't exist.
Wow.
So this guy who's living basically on the beach,
Yeah.
he didn't look like remorseful, like, yeah, I don't have a house.
Yeah, it's stressful.
You could tell he was like embracing
He
it.
chose that for himself.
Yeah, so it thrivers.
And he doesn't have a family that he's responsible for. That's the trade-off. His music is his family, his wife, his kid. Yeah.
Exactly. So you have to celebrate those trade-offs.
That's good.
Now, the final notable quotable says, when you dance, your purpose is not to get to a certain place on the floor. It's to enjoy each step
It's
along
not.
the way.
I'm always trying to get to the middle of the floor.
Well, you have some soul, you have some rhythm, so you're.
Yeah, I like
but
that.
Wayne Dyer, he's talking about like life should be a dance.
Wise man.
And you should enjoy the dance itself. You shouldn't be like.
Enjoy the music. Get lost in it. Like.
And this
really
is a notification for the white people. Yeah. what we do. This is what we do. Music's playing.
Yeah.
And we're like, I think I know this beat.
Yeah.
And we have about 30 seconds to change the song, then we're screwed again. But we're like,
yeah.
Sharon, I really think we can know. I think we can nail this one. And we get out there, and we love those country line dances.
Yes.
Where there's a specific hard movement we have to do.
Yes.
Heel, toe, do. Come
on, baby, let's
yeah.
go.
And that's okay. And that's okay if that's like your game. But what happens is in business, I'm just telling you, a lot of times we're running to run out to that specific spot, do the specific line dance, and then as soon as the song ends, we're like, well, crap, Sharon, I don't even know this song. And then we leave, and that's just and you don't want to be in business where you're like, my goal is to make $1 million business. Pfft.
Yeah.
Oh crap! I don't even know what to do right now.
Right. You stay. Yeah, you stay.
You want to have a little soul.
Yeah, you got to stay with it. Get into it. Lean into it.
Absolutely. So I'm just now step number 4. Okay, is you want to define what you're willing to say no to.
Oh, that's hard. We live in a culture and society where nobody wants to say no.
You got to say no. So habits, purchases,
right?
People.
Yeah.
People.
That's really loaded for some people. It's hard to say no. It's hard to say no sometimes.
I said no to a man yesterday, and this is what happened. The young man says, "Can we talk?" Which I hate that question.
Yeah, it means trouble's coming, doesn't it?
So this is the premise of the conversation.
Yeah.
I said, just give me what the problem is. Give me the solution.
Right.
I don't want to talk about it. Just problem, solution.
Right.
Well, it's really the way that some of the meetings are led. I feel like certain people are marginalized.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you want to do to solve it?
Right.
Well, it's nothing you can solve.
Oh.
It's more of just, I think, an understanding that we need to have that. And I'm going, so this is how my solution is.
Yeah, because that sounds like esoteric
he's a
tomfoolery.
Kind of a newer guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of a newer guy.
What is that?
In it's it's with the haircut business. And so my solution is mentally.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I think you're a good person.
Right.
Not good to work here. I think you should immediately stop working here.
Really? What did he say?
I just got the job.
What did he say?
Because anybody who feels that way at a job is not the kind of person I want to be around.
Right. Because what can we do about that? It's not solvable.
The haircut business, we have a morning huddle. We go over what needs to be done, and we do it.
Right.
If you want to talk about how you feel, that's not the
marginalized. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
cut your hair. Cut your people's hair, please. Yeah.
Yeah. So all I'm just saying is that so you got to and for other people though, I have a friend of mine. He's a counselor.
Yeah.
And he would have loved that conversation.
Okay.
Like, well, tell me how.
Because he can understand. So maybe he just need to go see a counselor.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying. Clay Stairs. He's a Thrive mentor.
Yeah.
He's on Thrive Mentors. He he used to run a camp.
Mm-hmm.
He also used to be a school teacher.
Yeah.
He's the millionaire school teacher. He's gone on to be very successful as a consultant.
Great.
But people go to him for like business counseling.
Wow.
Where they're like, I don't need a therapist who's like, well, how do you feel? But I need someone to go, how does your business make you feel? And how do you, and they want a counselor meets business.
Gotcha.
So all I'm getting is just define what you're willing to say no to. So
Say
notable
no.
quotable.
Mm-hmm.
Freedom means that you are unobstructed in living your life as you choose. Anything less is a form of slavery.
Yeah.
Wayne Dyer.
Wayne Dyer.
Another notable quote. To enjoy life, you don't need fancy nonsense, but you need to control your time and realize that most things just aren't as serious as you make them out to be.